Today we're going to do a little yarn unboxing, and I'm going to share the yarn that I got and also the projects that I'm going to be making with that yarn. Hello, welcome back to my channel today. My name is Stephanie with $5 Crochet, and today we're going to do a little yarn unboxing, and I'm going to share the yarn that I got and also the projects that I'm going to be making with that yarn. So a little bit different video today since I'm not going to actually be sharing finished products really here, but I'm going to make another video later where I actually show those final products and makes with you. But today I thought it would just be fun to share yarn that I picked up, and I'll share little images of the patterns and the final product that I will be making with them. And then later I'll come back and share those final makes as well. So with that being said, we have some yarn to unbox. So I did a pickup 2 days ago from my local Michael's store, and I did a curbside pickup because of two reasons. One, we were going for groceries and other errands, so I didn't have a lot of time to spend browsing around in the yarn store. If you're anything like me, you want to it's kind of fun shopping in there and checking everything out. Even if it's not going to be things that you buy, you still browse around, check out different yarns and all this. And a lot of times, which brings me to point two, a lot of times you buy yarn you don't really need. So curbside pickup keeps me on track a little bit better, which I am trying to do just for now. I'm trying to use up the yarn that I actually still have sitting on my shelves, which is a mess right now. And then only pick up new yarn for projects I actually have in mind to use it for. So they have a set purpose kind of thing. So we're going to get into that today. And the other thing with all of this is they're all kind of time sensitive for Christmas. So I'm currently kind of working behind the scenes on a couple commission projects, some custom orders. One, and I'll share the patterns, but I'm not going to share. I have the dog finished and I have to make a cat that's similar. I'm not going to share those on here because they're surprise Christmas gifts, and I just don't want any surprise being ruined anywhere. So I'll share those more later, but I will share the patterns here. But let's get into all of this here and you'll understand what I'm getting at. All right. So as I just mentioned, I just finished a dog pattern, kind of replicating someone's actual dog, which I've never done before. And that's another thing with a lot of these that I'm sharing with you on this video is they're things I've not ever really done before. So it's new, it's challenging, fun, all the things. But I made the dog. It turned out great. I love it. And I have to make a cat for it as well. So I was running low on the main yarn for that. I had to pick up some more. It was my first time using this yarn, but I actually really liked it. I enjoyed using it. It is a newer yarn that has come out, which is this Bernat Blanket Mystical. And this is in the color Cinder. I really love this. It is a 6-weight, super bulky yarn. Share those specs there with you. And again, this is in the color Cinder. I need to get more of this so I would have enough to make the cat. The dog pattern, or the dog that I made, it was following this pattern here. And then this is the cat that I'm going to be using as the pattern prototype, if you will, using this color yarn as well as black, which I need to get more of. And this is in the Chenille Home Slim. 6-weight, super bulky yarn again by Loops and Threads. So these are like the two main colors that I use for it. I had to get both of those to do the cat. So there's those projects. And then I don't know if she watches my videos, one of my great friends, my best friend, but she is a cat mom. She has 5 cats, and I came across this free pattern for like this cat paw Christmas stocking, and we usually do something for each other at Christmas time, and I just thought it would be kind of like this fun little kind of good gag gift, funny gift to give her. And it's this cat paw Christmas stocking. So I already have black in the Loops and Threads classic, super soft classic acrylic, the worsted weight 4-weight yarn. So I already have black, but I got the same in charcoal. So I'm going to use the black and the gray here to make one of those for her. And I'm hoping that I can get that done in time. And then, so those two, and then I have one more, are kind of like the most time sensitive, I would say, projects that I have for Christmas. The other couple I'm going to share with you. If they don't get done in time, it's okay. It's kind of personal, my own personal projects for my daughter. I would like them to be done, but again, we have to give ourselves grace. These things take time. And I am a busy girl. We know this. I am a mom of 5, and I have my 2 young ones are 6 and 6 months. So I am busy. I have a home. I have other things going on. Obviously, we all have lives. So I don't spend a ton of time in a day crocheting. So I need to be realistic with myself sometimes, as much as I don't like to be, with how much I can get done in whatever time frame I have. So the next project, I'm currently working on it. My 14-year-old daughter asked me to make a pattern for her friend for Christmas. So she's buying and doing Christmas gifts for her friends this year, which I think is super nice. And she asked if I would help her out to make a dragon crochet pattern for her. She's learning to crochet and she does a great job, but she has asked me to help her out with this one here. So I have started it. I will probably finish it today. That's my plan. But it is a dragon, so she got to pick whatever colors she wanted me to use for it from what I currently had. But I will show you kind of where I've gotten so far. So this is the pattern. This is what the prototype is. And I have to make the head, but this is the body so far. So the tail and the feet, arms. So I just have to make the head and like the horns and then the wings. So I'm hoping to finish this today, if not today, tomorrow, but by the end of this weekend, hoping to have this project done. So then I can do the cat next and then the stocking after that. Got to prioritize, get those ones that are time sensitive done out of the way first. So back to my yarn unboxing. I've picked up this Lion brand Feels Like Bliss yarn. If you have not tried this yarn, I highly recommend it. It is like the softest, like buttery smooth yarn, and it's like got that fuzzy look to it. So the mouse in the house pattern, I shared it in my current favorite Christmas holiday patterns video. I'll link it up below, or I'll link it up top. I shared it in there, but the gray on that mouse, I used the Feels Like Bliss yarn, and it's so cute. It's so fuzzy and soft and smooth. So I picked up these two. I love this color. I love any like blush pink colors. So this is Dusty Rose. So it's that Feels Like Bliss. So you can kind of see like the fuzziness on there, and it's just so soft. It is a number 5 bulky weight yarn. And then I also picked up another one of the exact same kind in the color Cocoa. So I want to pair these two together. The only thing I will say about this yarn is it can be slightly difficult to work with because it's so smooth and soft. It's slippery. So a tip would be you could pair a matching color of a worsted weight yarn or a finer, yarn that matches the color with this, just to help with that grip, and pair it with that. But I would love to use these two colors to make an elephant, this elephant pattern that I've made a few times. I absolutely love it. And I would like to make it in this yarn for my 6-month-old if it works out, because her theme is like rainbows and elephants. So I would like to make her kind of like a little bit special elephant for her. She's 6 months old, so these next couple projects are for her, but she obviously is too young to really know. So if they don't get done in time for Christmas, she won't remember that, at least this year. Next year might be a different story. We'll see. But there's those. And then the last project is something I've never actually made before with worsted weight yarn. I've made one super chunky, like hand knit blanket. I tried that. I think it was last year. But I want to make this baby blanket here for my 6-month-old again. Some handmade gifts for her. I've made handmade gifts for all my girls, especially when they are younger. So now it's her turn. So I want to make a blanket, and I tried to kind of match the colors because I just love the color combination that's there. But I picked up this yarn 2 days ago, and I had to take 2 of them back yesterday to exchange because the colors online didn't quite match what I wanted. So I picked up a mauve and soft pink. The mauve was more of like a purpley color, duh. And then the soft pink was like really bright, actually. So it didn't fit like the color scheme I was going for. Nice colors, and the mauve was so pretty. But the soft pink and the mauve colors were ones that I actually wanted to use. Because again, we're trying to only have yarn that we're only trying to buy yarn that we have set projects for. So if I was to keep the mauve and the soft pink and then just buy more, that doesn't fall in line with that. So I'm trying really hard to stick to that right now. As much as I love to buy yarn and you feel like you need all this stuff, sometimes we just got to scale it back a little bit. So I exchanged those for this one. So they're all in the soft classic acrylic by Loops and Threads. These are worsted weight yarns, 4-weight yarns. And I've never actually made a blanket with any of these. So we're going to try that. And I know they can take some time. So we're going to get started on this, probably the last project that I do. And I'm just going to work away at it and see how long it takes and all that. So this one is in the color Blush. I got 2 skeins of each color. So I got Blush. And then the other one that I picked up yesterday as part of that exchange was Pink. And then the other one I picked up to go with it is Taupe. And I got 2 of that. And then I didn't have to get white because I already had like 2 skeins of white here. So the color combo that I am working with is this. I love this color combo, and I think it matches pretty good to that photo I shared with you. So that will be what I use for that baby blanket. And also, I kind of started out making like little kids hats, out of worsted weight yarn like this. So I made like a owl hat, a monster hat. What other ones have I made? Oh, like a little puppy dog, so like that. And I'm actually thinking I might go back and make some more of those because they're just so fun. And I think little kids love those and to wear them. So at some point, when I can fit it in, I think I might kind of go back and make some more of those. So if you have any of those patterns and ideas to share with me, please comment down below with those because I don't think I have the patterns I used to have. So I would love to hear what's out there now and any, suggestions that any of you might have. But that is what I'm currently up to. So I'm a little bit quieter right now. I'm kind of just working behind the scenes on those custom projects that I have, and I'll share more along the way, and I'll be back on another video later sharing the final products from these. But if this is a style video that you like, if you have any questions or anything like that, make sure you like this video, comment below, and then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get up to date on all the upcoming videos that I have. And again, as always, thank you so much for watching and tuning in to my channel, checking this video today out, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day and happy crocheting.